Hey guys, it's Tracy Northup with Deadly Decoys. DeadlyDecoys.com is our website. And today I'm back out to the duck lake. I've spent a lot of time here this summer. We bought the ground in the middle of May, and the NRCS, we met with them several times during the summer months. Once August 1st rolled around, we could mow. So we've been mowing like a lot of this ground, not all of it, but a lot of it has grown up in willows and poplar trees, like anywhere from, just little trees up to about this big around. So we used our tractor and a brush hog and mowed down a bunch of stuff. Now we have this wetland portion. There's 8.3 acres of wetlands here, and it had the willows first grew up around where this water area is for whatever reason. It was really canopied, the wetland, so there really wasn't much for ducks. And this is just more of it looks like a creek meander, kind of a deal like this, that they carved in here with a bulldozer. But today is September 24th. Once we came in and could mow. We couldn't mow till August 1st. That is when the nesting season in this area is over. So they allow us to come in and mow. So we started mowing, and we mowed and mowed and mowed thousands and thousands and thousands of trees. I'll show some of that later. But then we came in and planted this millet. We pumped all the water out of here with some trash pumps. If you're looking to move water, that is a great way to do it. It took like a couple days to get it pumped out of here. There's some beavers in here that I'm going to eliminate come trapping season. But they had a dam, and we were fighting with them. And then once I got the trash pumps, I was fighting with them to get the water out of here, trying to get the water to drain. And every time I would get it, they would just plug everything back up. And so we got it to drain. Once it drained, there's a bunch of natural vegetation that come in, but this mud flat that goes down through the middle of this wetland, we went in and just I drove the quad, and Nate sat on the back of the quad with a hand seeder with a crank. It's got like a bag on it. It actually worked really well. And we just drove around, and he cranked and seeded, and we filled everything up. So that was August 1st weekend that we did that first. And yeah, it was August 1st. And then I planted some on the 2nd as well. I was out here on Sunday, which would have been the 20th, I believe. And it's starting to get to the time of the year where we could have a killing frost in this, in northeast Iowa. And so I've been getting a little worried that we're going to have some seed heads. The deer have been in here eating this millet pretty good. But there has not been any seed heads for the ducks until today, when I got down here. And I switch this around, but there's one that's popping up. That's the tallest one I've seen. There's a bunch, so here's the wetland, part of it. That's a channel. These beavers keep going up and down this, but you can see I'm pretty sure that's probably deer coming in here. You can see they kind of mashed it down here and there. Like I said, there was a deer in here when I came through this morning. And up here, we're going up here. The artesian well is right up there by those posts right there. So, and there's a bunch of natural stuff. Like this is some sort of a natural deal. It looks like something ducks would eat to me. But then we get in here and you can start to see there's some heads starting to pop up on this millet. So it's probably almost shoulder high. So it's getting there. And there's, I mean, man, some of this stuff is really, like I was right in here. I mean, that stuff is really popping. And it's, you know, it's almost armpit high to me. So it's 5 foot. So it's grown a lot in the last few days. So it's good. I like to see this is an experiment. We've never done anything like this. And man, there's like up here by the artesian, there's a lot of heads pop. And then there's some more of that natural stuff in here. These beavers are smashing down everything. I imagine when they're taking their thing, but you can see there's a trail right there that they're going through. Another place to trap them pretty easy. But there's our wellhead, and it is what happened, that brass part right there on the old well, it actually, like where it comes out of the ground right here, it came straight out. This brass piece was down there, and the farmer had left it shut off, and over the years it had cracked and water was just shooting out, and the beavers came in and piled all these sticks and mud, like trying to shut the water off from running. There's a smartweed. We don't have much of that, but that's good duck food, I know. We don't have a whole lot of that, but we've got this canary reed grass in here that's a real pain. It chokes everything out. It gets real thick. So, but to show you what the artesian well does, is all we have to do is flip the switch and water comes on. And it's, this thing pumps, I think 1,500 gallons per minute, or per hour, not minute. 1,500 gallons per, and then we just shut it off when we don't want to use it. Once we get that sucker turned on, it's going to fill this up, you know, pretty good. We'll have a lot of water in there. I don't want to turn it on quite yet. Well, back over here behind the artesian was, if I stepped down in that water there, it's about 3 foot deep right there. And this was all through here was a channel. And then, you know, it went there and came along here and went back onto the neighbor's property. And then there was more that went around here. So what I did was I went over there with the tractor. It's too wet. There's some more dirt work that I would want to plug up over here, but it's just too wet right now. So I went in and filled this in, but you can see these beavers are coming up there, going across, going back there, and then going down these channels. So they're causing a lot of problems, really. So we're going to eliminate them. And so that's really all I had today. My son has a football game. He's in 7th grade. So he has a football game today. So I took the day off of work to go watch that. And I thought, what better thing to do on a day that I'm not working to come down and check out the duck lake. And then we got the Saturday, we're gonna go pick up Gage, my newest dog, from the trainer. But the old dog, she rides in style. She just sits there on the quad and hangs out. Actually, the wife doesn't like her getting into the water down here, because she said she's a house dog and said she stinks. So I don't know, I don't smell nothing, but according to her it does. So we will keep the old dog dry. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Tracy with Deadly Decoys. DeadlyDecoys.com is our website. Have a great day.